Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince with another Steel Division Normandy 44 video. Again with the second wave DLC. Now what is the second wave DLC? I'll reiterate on my previous video. Well, it is a division pack, which does actually add 4 new divisions. American 4th Armored, British Commando Brigade, 9th Panzer Division and 16th Luftwaffe. And of course, there are 35 new units. We got the Hellcat, we have Storch Aerial Artillery, and we have a Cosmetic Ace as well. Creighton Williams Abrams and his famous M4 Command tank. Now let's get into the battle groups, or like rather divisions, because this is going to be a division showcase, like the unit rosters of each new division. So first things first, we're gonna go with the American 4th Armored. It's an Allies tab, obviously. Where is it? You gotta find it. There it is. 4th Armored. So let's go ahead and select them. And start with Recon. What do they have in Recon? And so 3 units of Recon here in A phase. 30 cost, there's 4 of them. And they're all in Jeeps. Then we have the Bantam. 5 of them, 35 cost. Looks like these actually have AT guns as well. These scouts, they are the cavalry scouts. There's 3 unit guards here. You can take a look at the stats on the right as well if you wish. But there's a lot to look at here, so I'm just going to mostly give you a showcase. Again, some more recon. These guys also 4, but they cost more. They cost 55 because they're in the M20. Again, cavalry scouts here as well. But they are in B phase. We've got 1 more unit card. It costs the same, but they actually have 1 experience, so it's actually pretty good. Now we do have also the M8 scout car. It costs 80, which is very expensive. You get 4 of these cards. By 1 card, I mean obviously 1 unit. So there you go. It has 3 AP, 7. It has like, yeah, I mean it has 3 armor and 7 AP. Or piercing. Then let's go on over to infantry. What do we have here? We have some leaders in Jeeps, 15 cost, 3 of them. 3 rifles in GMCs, okay. Like machine gun rifles, which these are pretty interesting because they actually have an LMG. Like, not even 1 LMG, they have 2 LMGs, so this could really be pretty good. That's all the stuff in A phase. Now for the B phase, we've got engineer leaders, engineers. Take a look at the stats. It's like 3 of these guys and 5 of these guys. Then these leaders, just like before, except you've got 4 of them and they cost more because they come in a half track instead of a Jeep. Again, more rifles than before, 6 compared to 5, and they actually cost more. And they're like not the same rifles either. They're actually quite better, and they are vetted as well. So there you go. And a heavy machine gun. And finally, we've got some tanks. This is the Special Ace tank, 475 Abrams with the Ace. So it should be a pretty sweet unit. Again, we have some other tanks here. M5A1, you can take a look at the stats if you wish. M4A1, standard Sherman. There's 8 of these guys in phase C. Wow, like you can literally spam them out and they're not that expensive. M4A176 is yeah, more expensive because it has like a superior gun. Yeah, look, it has quite a bit better stats on the AT gun, so to speak. Not really different in any other regard as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it's just like the gun is literally the difference. It has even more range and it's also like more powerful as well. And we have the M4A1 Rhino. We have the M4A1 76, which is like in phase C. Pretty good. Let's head on over to support and see what we've got there. GMCs, these are the supply trucks. M20 Command, 3 of those, 50 cost. But 1. M8 Cavalry. M8 Cavalry. 8 Scott. M4 105. You can look at the stats again. M8 Command here as well. Fitted units. And also leaders. M4 105. And we also have M30 Cargo. You get 4 of those in phase C, which is pretty amazing. Also for 50 cost, so it's gonna be pretty good. Now let's see what we have in the AT tab. Well, we have some bazookas here, more bazookas, more M1 guns. Here comes the Hellcat, pretty good. It's one of the cool units. And again, AT guns, more AT guns here. Let's see what trucks they come in. And the biggest, baddest AT gun for this division. And what we got in AA, we got some of these. Stuff not really too important here, I guess. Now let's go on over to artillery. You get some mortars here. M21 MMC, some actual artillery. M4A1 op, 155mm battery. M7 HMC, M12 HMC, these are the biggest ones. Now let's look at air. Alright, so the F5A, just like a scout plane. Then we have the B-26 B-10 Marauder. Right, pretty interesting. B-38 Lightning. And B-26 B Marauder. Okay, so some interesting air for this division. But anyway, let's switch out of the 4th Armored. And now let's create a new battle group. Instead, this time around with the British Commando Brigade, which, where is it? Commando Brigade. This should be the one, right? Like this. Yes, first SSB, Commando Brigade. Alright, let's take a look at what they've got in Recon, if there's anything cool here. Scout 30 AOT. Morris LRC. This one. This one as well here. And finally, a Staghound in phase B. And for infantry, you've got these leaders. Assault here. Ooh, some interesting Marines here as well. And here are the Vickers HMGs and some Royal Marines even. That is quite amazing. Bren groups as well. Now let's take a look at what kind of tanks you get with this. Sherman 2DDs, okay. Some Sherman 5s. And last but not least, the Churchill 7. Now for support, we got these Centaurs, Dingos, more of these average, so this one is pretty cool, and a Croc, or well, what did I say? 4 Crocs. Now let's take a look at the AT guns. We got some tank busters here, some 6-pounders, 17-pounders, and a Wolverine, or well, 3 Wolverines. There you go. Let's take a look at the AA, Staghound AA, Bofors, and more Bofors, but there's like 5 of them here. Artillery wise, we have some mortars here, better mortars here, this one here, and some pretty big artillery here as well, and Churchill OP. Now let's take a look at the air. We have Wildcats, Seafire. Okay, not Spitfire, but they've actually added some Seafires themselves as well. Hellcat, more Seafire, another Seafire. Hellcat, Hellcat, Seafire, Hellcat, and Hellcat again. Let's go back and see what is the next battle group, because I believe we are actually done with, yes, we are done with the Allied battle groups, the Allied divisions, so now it's time for the Axis ones. Let's take a look. We have the, we're gonna look at the 9th Panzer Division. Here it is, Schnell. Let's take a look at the recon. What do we got? Panzer 1C. Then we should have some, yeah, Panzer 1C, sped troops, some other stuff. SPW 234. Now infantry-wise, Panzer Grenadier Führer, Panzer Grenadier, more of them. Sturm Pioneers and other stuff for sure. Then MG42s, Pioneer Führer, Pioneers, Panzer Grenadiers, more MGs. There's so much infantry here. More Pioneers, more Panzer Grenadiers. Now let's take a look at the tanks. We got Panzer II Cs, Panzer II Lux, Panzer IV Js, BF Panzer IV Hs, Panzer IV Hs, Stug 3s, Panzer IV Js, BF Panzer IV H. Wow, there's a lot of tanks. I mean, it's a Panzer division, so there would be a lot of tanks. BF, yeah, there it is. And finally, the Tiger E's in Phase C. What kind of support we got? Well, we got this SDK of Z25-8, Opel Blitzes, Flammenpanzer, SDK of Z 263, Opel Blitz, Grill, more Opel Blitz, 3 of those compared to 1 in Phase A. Usual stuff. Okay, anti-tank guns, Panzer Schrecks, Pak 38, 50mm, Mar 3, Pak 38, 50mm, Pak 40, 75, Mar 3M, Mar 3M, and then Pak 40. Yak Panzer IV. As for the anti-air, we've got Flak 38, 20mm, SDK of Z251, SDK of Z7, Flak 36, SDK of Z7, Mobilwagen, Flak 88, 41 I guess, Mobilwagen, and more of this, except it's actually vetted, so this stuff should actually kill stuff really fast. Artillery wise, SDK of Z251, this one as well, Hummels, and again this one as well, I'm not gonna pronounce that. We got the recon storage here, FW190, ME109, FW190, FW190 but G3, and another A8 here, a G1 here as well in Phase C. Pretty cool actually. Now, let's take a look at the last new division that was added in this DLC. It's going to be 16th Luftwaffe group. Where is it? Where is it? So there it is, the 16th Division Luftwaffe. Recon, we've got Aufklärer, Fusilier, alright, these guys. Infantry wise, we've got these guys. Not sure what LW means actually, but here you go, these are their stats. Some more Jaegers and Pioneers and MGs and Jaegers and other stuff. Now tanks, Panzer 730M, Panzer 730C, Stug 3s, BF Stug 3s, Stug 3Gs. This guy's pretty insane when it comes to AT, some support, Flammenwerfer, Sicherungs. I haven't seen those before actually. Flammenwerfer, Opel Blitz, Stug 42, Opel Blitz munitions, of course, AT guns. These Panzer Schrecks, Bren, Panzerjäger Bren, okay. Pak 38, Pak 40, again, Pak 38 here as well, and Pak 40. Also some anti-air, Flak Panzer Bren, okay, Flak Vierling, Flak 43, flak 88 millimeters. Nag, whatever that is. Interesting anti-air. Nag 4500 drilling. Okay. Blacksvilling. Okay, interesting stuff here. Artillery, some mortars, better mortars, and different artillery here as well. Now for the air, we got the artillery observer here. Interesting recon-ish unit. We got the ME-109 G2, S129 B1, FW-190, JU-188, and again another artillery observer here. S129 B3, JU-188, and another JU-188. So this is some pretty heavy armament here. But I believe that's going to be it. Oh, and I'm actually gonna showcase the... what is it? It's the... one sec, I'm gonna take a look at the... Hellcat. Where is it? There it is. Alright, here comes the Hellcat. Yeah, I have... I want to show it right before I end the video. There is the Hellcat. There it is, in all its glory, the Hellcat. Pretty nice looking tank. Wonder how efficient it's gonna be in actual battles, but anyway, that's it for me. So thank you all for watching. Hope you found this information useful. Forget to comment and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.